How do you advertise your lawn and landscaping company? How do you get the phone to ring? How do you get customers to call? That is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. If you enjoy it, leave me a like, subscribe, enjoy the video. Hey, what's up? Blake Albertson here with B&B Lawn Care. Hope you guys are doing well. This question is so important, and I know when you're starting a business and you're looking to get clients, how do I get clients for my lawn care landscaping business? Marketing, advertising trends change. What worked great 2 years ago might not work great today. What worked 20 years ago might not work today. And there's a fine line, right? There's a fine line between in-person marketing, in-person advertising, and online. We primarily over the last, 10 years, 8 years, have focused a lot on online advertising. We really don't do door hangers, don't do yard signs, but those things still work. The thing I always say is all marketing works. All forms of advertising works. It's just, does it work for you and your business? And do you do it correctly at the correct time? There's so much that goes into it. That's why it's a billion-dollar industry, right? Marketing and advertising, because not everybody can do it and not everybody can do it correctly. So I'm going to tell you what has worked for me and my business over the last 10 years when we really hit it hard. The first 5 years of my business, right? I was just the neighborhood kid, but I still marketed. I still marketed to our neighborhood, right? And then as we expanded, I was like, well, now I need to market to the city, right? To grow. Another thing I need to add to the marketing and advertising, how do I get clients to call? It's two-part. One, you need to get clients to ring the phone, but what do you do after that? Because if you just spent all your time, money, and effort on getting your phone to ring, what happens after that? Then you have to use some level of skill, right? If somebody's in need of your service, it's pretty easy, but you've got to answer the phone. Like, you have to. Let's say you have a really good Google listing, right? A really great website. Somebody types in lawn care in Kansas City, right? We work to get our name up there at the top, right? And it's tough, and there's a lot that goes into it, and we'll get into that. But that's only half the job. Just because you're there and they call your phone and you don't answer, you lost them, because what they do is they go, voicemail. Okay, who else? Oh, not B&B Lawn Care, right? John's Lawn Care. Hello, this is John. Yep, we'd like lawn care. You've lost it. You've lost the sale. You've lost the client. That's how, dude, we just live in that world now where you get like one phone call, right? And then they move on and they find somebody else, and then you've lost them forever. So I just started working with a company about 2 months ago. It's called Free to Grow, and I'll show you an example. They're the sponsors of today's video. You're gonna think it's probably pretty cool, and it goes with this topic hand in glove, because I can show you all the ways we advertise, and the way we don't spend really any money on advertising, okay? But that's only 50% of it. You've got to answer the phone. This thing, when we're working, I don't want to have to be, hello, oh, let me turn off my mower. Hello. So don't do that anymore, okay? The olden days, you'd have to hire office staff, a secretary, somebody. You don't have to do it anymore. This is called Free to Grow. It's a couple $100 a month. I can turn this on, turn this off. I'll tell you what, I'll leave a link down below, and I'll leave a phone number. You can call it. It's not like a gimmick. We're not going to rope you into some marketing tactic, right? This is just a call the number. Watch, we'll call it right now.
Thanks for calling B&B Lawn Care. I'm Nina, B&B's AI agent who helps back up calls. How can I help?
Yeah, I'd like a quote for lawn mowing.
Okay. I will just need to collect some information. Could I have your full name and please spell it out for me?
John.
Thank you. Is the number you're calling from a textable number?
Yep.
And what's your zip code?
64157.
What is your address?
Actually, I live in Tennessee.
I misheard.
I live in Tennessee.
We only service the Kansas City, Liberty, and Gladstone areas in Missouri. Sorry.
Okay. So that is an AI assistant. And they are, I'll tell you, even just 2 months ago when I listened to it, you were like, yeah, that kind of sounds like a little bit robotic. And this company, they are working very hard and fast at making it more fluent. So I just got a text just now, right after the phone call, and it gives you a summary of the phone call. It says, let's read it. It says, look, I'll show it to you. It says, call summary. The caller named John asked for a quote for lawn mowing. He lives in Tennessee and his zip code. However, the company only services Kansas City, Liberty, and Gladstone in Missouri. And so let's say if I go down the line, right? Oh, what's your zip code? 64157. What's your address, right? Okay, perfect. And it's going to say, we're going to reach out to you for a quote. And I don't have to answer. It won't even ring my phone. And so let's say we're out mowing, right? We've done all the work to get advertising, to get the phone calls. I don't have to stop my day to gather information. She will ask, do you have a fence? What size is your fence? Blah. Go down the qualifying questions that I made up because it's the same on every call. What's your name? What's your address? Do you have a fence? What size is your fence? Where do you live? That's the information we need to know. What do you want? Lawn mowing, weekly lawn mowing. Boom. All right, we'll reach out to you. We'll be back in a minute. Bam. And then I get a text and I can call them when I'm free, right? Hey, I just got your address. This is Blake Albertson, B&B Lawn Care. Just give me a call back. It's going to be $55 a week, weekly mowing, trimming, edging, blowing. So now I spend 30 seconds to a minute on a phone call, to get somebody on the schedule. Okay? So here's the way it would go. AI assistant would basically take the call. I would never even touch the customer, talk to the customer. I'd get a text. I'd look at the address on my maps. Yep. Okay. 2 minutes away, whatever. Boom. $55. I'd call him back. Hey, Blake Albertson, B&B Lawn Care. Just got your message. It's going to be $55 a week. Mowing, trimming, edging, blowing. We can get you on the list for Tuesday. Does that work for you? Yep. Okay, great. Sounds good. We'll see you next Tuesday. Bam. I have a new client. And so that, first off, shout out to Free to Grow. Try it out. If you want to give the number a call, give the number a call. Talk to my assistant. Go to their website. You can check out some more information. But at least call it, see what you think, reach out to Free to Grow and see what the pricing's like. See if you like the product, because again, we can talk about marketing and stuff all the time, but if you don't answer the phone, you might as well not even advertise, right? And I can tell you 90% of lawn care companies, we're busy. It's hot outside. We want to get back home to our kids, right? Or wherever, right? In the air conditioning. So we don't answer the phone during the day. It's just how it is. We're busy, right? We're listening to a freaking mower all day. Sometimes you just miss calls. This won't ever miss a call. I won't ever miss a call. Okay? You dial the number and, hello, great day here. This is just B&B's AI assistant taking up the backup calls. You can make it say anything you want. You can ask any question. You can have it ask any questions you want. Truly incredible. It's a fraction of the price it would cost to have a secretary. No other sponsor would ever fit into this topic so perfectly because it, like I said, it's hand in glove. You have to have both factors. So let me tell you about the advertising I believe in that has worked for me. Google My Business. Totally free. It's absolutely it's the first thing that pops up when people search. You got to think, what are people searching on Google? It's lawn care in your city, lawn mowing in your city. So you got to have all of these SEO, right? You have to have all these words in your website. So websites pop up first, a lot of like sponsored, like True Green and all these major companies. And then Google My Business is right there to the right. It's super important. So you got to make sure you have both aspects. Make sure you link your website to Google My Business. And then just over years, this is how I get like reviews on there. It's super important. Whenever somebody's like, Blake, thank you so much. You guys did such amazing work. I go, hey, first off, we appreciate it. We're here for you. We want to do a good job. If you wouldn't mind, can you leave me just take 20, 30 seconds, leave me a quick review. And maybe 3 out of 10 people do it. I mean, that's just the truth, which is fine. So get reviews, get pictures up there, link it to your website, put your phone number, all that stuff. Very important. Facebook groups. That's, dude, I am the OG in all of these neighborhood Facebook groups because I post like twice a year. I do not annoy people. I'm telling you that overselling marketing doesn't work. Dude, I want to be the neighborhood lawn guy. That's what I always say. I go to Facebook groups and I go, hey neighbors, literally like a selfie or a video of me. Hey neighbors, it's Blake again. We're out doing lawn care. Like in the springtime, I'll post, hey neighbors, Blake Albertson here again. We've been in the neighborhood for 15 years. We love servicing all of the whatever the neighborhood's called. Yards, if you guys, if your mower breaks down, you're on vacation, right? Or you're looking for a new lawn care service, give me a ring, shoot me a message. I'd love to at least get you a price, right? So non-threatening like sales is what I do on those Facebook pages, but I'm just like, whatever neighborhood it is, hey neighbors, because even if you live 5-10 minutes away from me, we can be neighbors. Why not? Hey neighbors, just Blake again reaching out. Like I'll reach out and I'll post on probably in like the next couple of weeks for aeration. We normally start like mid to late September going into October. Hey neighbors, Blake again. I have a stand-on aerator. Here are the benefits of it. Here's why we aerate, like just a couple sentences. I'd love to get you guys a quote, get you on the list. But again, I'm just like the neighborhood guy. I'm just the neighborhood guy checking in, seeing if you guys need your yard aerated. We'd love to service you. That marketing just does over everything works so well. And it has, like I said, for 15 years. That is how I got my first 40 customers, is just from that. Doing good work, taking care of people, again, word of mouth, amazing. You can't get any better, right? But it only gets you so far. It's kind of like one of those things that builds. And same thing with, really with all this marketing. So I would say things online take a little bit longer, right? The Facebook groups get you some good, the swap shops, like local swap shops, things like that. The city pages get you good, some calls then. But we're looking for long-term. Google My Business is a long-term play. It's going to be up there forever, right? It's not like you have to post on Facebook every day. My website just gets me calls all the time. And so website, Google My Business, Facebook pages, that's the online marketing we do. You can try out some Google ads. I haven't had great success with it, to be honest, but some people do, right? Again, all advertising works. It's just if you don't do it at the right time of year, if you don't do it correctly. Like for me right now to market lawn mowing, it's the dead of summer. It's August. It's not really going to hit. It's not going to do that great, right? But let's say it's the time of year when it starts cooling down a little bit. It's aeration time around here. All aeration marketing would work. Yard signs, great, perfect, in your face all the time. Put them at the street corners, put them at intersections, put them in the yards. Hey, I'll give you $15 off this week's cut if I can put a sign in your yard to current customers, things like that. Just get signs out there. I believe yard signs work all the time. The thing is, they're low energy. You pop them in there and your name's out there. The reason I don't love door hangers, it's a lot of work. If it's springtime and it's not lawn care season yet, yeah, get your guys out there, go hang door hangers. But for me, when we're in the busy season, we don't have time for door hangers. The thing about messing with people's properties, putting door hangers, knocking on doors, that's not me, okay? People around here hate that. They get mad at the door salesman. I'm not a door-to-door salesman. I'm a professional lawn care provider trying to service my customers in a high-quality way. I'm not trying to force sell you going to door to door. The EDDM cards through the USPS, that advertising's great. 99% of people throw them away, but maybe you catch on, you have something that's looks good, it's intriguing. That stuff still works, right? Or people wouldn't do it. But that's kind of like a shotgun mass marketing. I just believe in really I find neighborhood Facebook groups and I do my thing there. And my thing is, you see me pop up once or twice a year for the last 15 years. People start to know me, but they don't see me enough to get annoyed. It's just, hey, did you know aeration it's a perfect time of year to aerate? This is the benefits. Let me know, man. I've got an aerator. I can get you on the schedule anytime. Just let me know. Those are the forms of marketing that just work so well. So when I get into in-person things, I love, I haven't done the EDDM through the USPS. I want to, we don't need it right now. I think that's great. I think yard signs are great. The number one, I don't care, and I don't practice this. You guys know this. My trucks and trailers are not lettered. I want to. It's a goal of mine. They're not lettered, okay? But from my experience with my buddies' companies and the things I've heard, probably the number one form of marketing in person you can possibly do is letter up your trailer. It's literally a moving billboard. You're parked outside of a lawn that just got beautifully striped. The neighbors look out the window and they see your big freaking logo and your big phone number. They're going to call you. You know what I'm saying? If they're in need. I would die on that sword to say that the best in-person marketing is a lettered up trailer. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that. Again, we haven't needed it because our online stuff does so well. But I would say what my two efforts would be: website, Google My Business, Facebook groups. It's all free. It's cheap. That's cheap marketing, right? And then lettering up my truck and putting yard signs. I think it's the best form of marketing. I truly do. Okay. Again, guys, don't mess with people's mailboxes. Don't knock on people's doors. I've got a family, right? I don't want a door salesman at my house. For my safety, security, my kids, we don't want it, right? We're not going to buy because it's annoying. So be in people's faces, not in their houses, right? Have your logo everywhere, but not on the doors, not on the mailboxes. Be respectful of people because you want to be the neighborhood guy. You want to be the professional. You don't want to be the annoying guy, right? So those are my tips. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. If you have any, for the new guys, leave a comment. If you have marketing suggestions that work and work well, leave it for all of us down below. There's enough yards out there. Okay, there's enough grass to cut. We don't have to hold the secrets in. Share the secrets, share the love, and then share some love to Free to Grow. Check it out. It's like I said, we all want a secretary. All of us. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't want somebody answering the phones? But with payroll taxes and, their actual salary, work comp on another employee, like a secretary, I'm not there yet. We're not there yet. But with Free to Grow, you can be there tomorrow. You can have it tomorrow for, like I said, a fraction of what an actual human employee would be to answer the phone. So check it out. It's not as expensive as it sounds or seems or performs. So Like I said, hey, you're not going to get those Sunday at 10 o'clock calls and miss them, or Saturday or Friday night, right? And then you wait till Monday to call them back. We don't do that, but I'd like to, I'm trying to get more like Monday through Friday hours, right? My assistant, AI assistant, can answer the calls anytime. You can call at 3 a.m. It'll never bother me, but we'll get the information. We'll be able to get you a quote. And so that's it. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope this information helped. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.